full. Now Fortitude and Colorful have been eliminated. And we have our grand final. Another best of 5 between Lin and 120. And we talked in the semifinal about how good Lin is versus Night Elf. And now we can talk about how good 120 is versus Orc. Because I can't remember the last time an Orc had a decisive victory over him. We look at the stats. 2-1 in the group stage. In B Cup he was successful twice in a row. And Lin struggles hard, specifically against 120's style, which is reliant on lots and lots and lots of ghouls in the late game. While he's able to trick Happy every once in a while, this doesn't necessarily work too well against 120, who's a bit more fluent in branching out to different strategies. And it's harder to trick him. So let me change the Lin versus 120 Cup Grand Final. So we are going back to Farseer. And while I would usually criticize this, because Blade Master is so amazing and we all love the Blade Master, against 120, I think this is what you gotta do. You need the Chain Lightning. I really don't think so. Not against Happy, where I think the Blade Master is infinitely better than a Farseer. But against 120, you need a Farseer. And it's once again super cool to see the variety in Pro Warcraft. That you have to have this playstyle against one player, but have to have a completely different playstyle against another player. So, Farseer means instant pressure. Once again, we go with ghoul openers. Like, there's no competition. Like, as different as our undead players are at the top of the scene, ghoul opener here and versus Night Elf is just a given. And Lin doesn't want to compete with 120 for the creeps. Takes the camp away. With that, already delays level 2. Delays aura. And I don't hate this opening. Now creeping is disrupted. 120 is busy here. That leaves the left-hand side flank open for a little backstab. Lin and 120, long-time teammates. Co-streamers, I guess. They were at Newbie together, they were at Eer0 together, they competed for World Elite together in the Stars War. So, yeah, they probably got a good relationship going between the two.
A player's forces are under attack.
Aiming for surrounds already. 120 surrounds have been magnificent. But 120 returns the favor, takes another camp away. And Lin, you gotta be a bit careful here. Oh, is he going back to Wyvern? Oh no! It's the Farseer TC style that I hate. And he gets surrounded. He gets punished for this. Yep. Oh, this is bad. As I said, man, 120 has been stepping it up so much recently. Major, major damage. Can't block again, but there's the coil. Shop not up. Shop not up. Oh, wow. He lets him go. That's 2 selves. That's 60 gold. Feels like with aura, couldn't you just kill him? He TK 2.5. The balls on Lin, by the way, do not TP.
A player's
And now
forces
he's
are
healing
under
here.
attack.
Not bad. And that went onto the cost of a couple of ghouls. But now what? Farseer TC Expo Tier 2 Wyvern. Yeah, I'm can't stress enough how much I think this is impossible to make work. But Lin, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Ooh, and we go Gargs already. This isn't even that necessary against the unit combo,
A player's forces are under attack.
as it only will be tier 2 Wyvern, not Envenomed Spears Wyvern. But against the dragon, the Gargs are always good. And they will simply destroy this. And they might... Nah, they're good for tower harass? No, now that one is up. Yeah, Lin is trying to make this strategy work for years. So, I'm curious. No TP on 120. And creeping with Wyvern is great, regardless of the tier. So for now, I'm not much of a hater. I'm a little bit of a hater, but not much of a hater. Chain Lightning, Garg dies, ghouls come in, and this army looks rather weak, I gotta say. As it's also not Frenzy Ghouls, there's no Orb. Is he committing to an Alchemist then? Early bats as well. Okay, Lin, so far so good. But it's only this fortress that he builds and continues to build at some of his expos. And it's starting now. 120 still has 2, and it's like there's no real, well, there was no reason to attack the upper left. Now with an expansion coming up, there is. Red spot, claws plus 12. Lich is sick. And we drop. Ooh. Is it Shockwave? Is it Chinese TC?
Forces are under attack.
Oh, 120 might not expect this. Very similar to how Shao KK plays this. He could still... Yep, Shockwave it is! Okay, then. We go for the Ziggurat, as that is the anti-air measurement, just not upgraded yet. And 120 is in major problems all of a sudden. He is not supply block. Oh, he is supply block at 37. And so hard to connect. So hard to connect. And that is so much time for the expo. Lin? I said, surprise me, convince me. And up until the 9-minute 15 mark, I am convinced. It's a new way of playing the Wyvern with TC Shockwave. And it's damn effective. And I like the strategic thinking behind it. Your big strength is Mass Ghoul in the late game. I'm gonna take that away from you. Because Mass Ghouls won't do anything against Wyvern since they can't attack. And they're not great against buildings with spikes.
Player's
And here we drop again. 120 has an idea that this is happening. But yeah, what do you do? 2 towers, a burrow, spikes. Plus he can TP at any time. And Lin destroys 120 on map 1. Out of nowhere. With the Farseer TC. Huh. Huh. We got a series, everybody. We got a series that I didn't expect. You probably didn't expect. And for sure 120 didn't expect. I wonder if this only works on Concealed or if this especially works on Concealed Hill. This was good though. Neo said convince me and Lin took that personally. Yeah. If you look that way. If you look that way. Or easily the race with the least honor. Bro, have you seen a human play? Pella rifle, rifle caster, blood mage, mass tanks, mass towers. That's no honor. But yeah, I feel like how didn't he kill the Farseer? Was there really no way to kill the Farseer? And then double down on the advantage? I don't know. But what I do know is we got game 2. Oh, I hope Leon wasn't watching. It's gonna be some bad words. Gonna be some bad words towards me when he hears this. There's no honor in war, either win or loss. That is also correct. That is also correct. And there was no hope for 120. If Lin dominates him now, this could kind of break the dominance 120 had over the scene in the past couple of weeks. I can help with that. He didn't kill the Farseer because the Farseer's hit points were greater than the damage he received. To kill a unit, the hit points must be reduced to 0. Odin, that is some great input, mate. And we see more about the build variety. We go back to a Blade Master. No Farseer. I said this before. I say it again. Being flexible, especially in openings, in maps, and also to not allow your opponent to get into a rhythm of always facing the same thing is the most important improvement a player has to do in 2024. And Lin shows once again that this is definitely a thing now. And this is usually the Farseer Wyvern map. If you look at a Soin, you will only play Farseer Wyvern here. But you can't be that predictable anymore. Turtle gone, ring +4, a very conservative opening for 120. Maybe expecting a Farseer to be right in his face. And interestingly, 120 will be the one to creep jack. Well, usually this is the Blade Grunt creep jacking the undead when the poison has been spread. DK got it. No backstab. Item went to Lin though. And he gets that as well. Pro. Lin's pretty pro. And again, he delays level 2 for a while.
Players' forces are under
At least 120 gets the circlet. Yeah, he needs a kill. Gets the kill. Can't prevent it all. And a bit of scouting going on. So, 2 options now for Lin. Mass Headhunter transition or Wyvern again. We have a barracks. He could double down. They're still far ahead. Go for the spikes again. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We've been screaming, yelling, yapping, begging, pleading, praying for orcs to finally use the spikes for so long. And now that Lin does it, everybody will do it. It's just a fact. It's just a fact.
players' forces are under attack.
A lot of praise to the Lin. I like to see that. Can we play a little bit of Creepcraft? I feel like confidence is leaving 120's body. Contested on map 1, outclassed and out-strategized on map 1. Contested on map 2. And now we gotta show what material he's made from. There was a series not too long ago where Lin had a 3-0 lead and 120 still turned it around because he's that damn good. If he wants to. And he reaches level 3. Lin, Beastery, tier 3, Shadowhunter. And no real indicator what strategy this is. Spikes level 2, tier 3 on the way. We get a couple of headhunters, but this could just be a trap to lure 120 into a Dark Ranger. Which is not the case. So you still have that option of Alchemist and Dark Ranger third. And it feels like this is the way to play it at the moment, even though the Lich is definitely slower than the Dark Ranger second. But if there's not too many targets for the Black Arrow, then the Dark Ranger is kind of useless anyway. And just gives a little bit of tempo. Sasquatch, contested. Ooh, going for the DK. For the blade. Lich! The Great Escape. This could have been a hero kill. Smart setup by 120. Lin saw this coming. Escaping in time. We got the classic Lin defensive triangle, but what is this, dude? This looks so nice. All in a row. And now we pummel. We got Coil Nova online. The Grunt doesn't look good. The Headhunter is gone. Blade Master not level 3 even though he's close. And now we gotta hide. No cement. Working on it. And TC third. Pretty sure 120 saw this. Is it? Oh, TC Wyvern. He showed one Wyvern. Will it be more? This like 7-minute 30 mark. One to 0 to gotta scout everything. Dark Ranger out. Lich in trouble. One more coil, I guess. Yup. Now, plus the potion. And this is the moment where ghouls are really good. Starting now. Plus destroyers are up. And we're waiting for an orb. If Lin only knew, man. And if he intercepted this. Blade Master with Orb of Corruption. Let's go. Windwalk too. Signaling that he does not expect the fight soon. Windwalk 2 is longer duration. It's pretty damn good. And the Dark Ranger is kind of a must against the TC. Huh. Expo. No way. It must be. Wait. No shade. Expo? Really? And a creep check. Super decisive moments in this game now. Speed scroll, no dispel. Lin disengaging perfectly. Second bestiary as he saw the Dark Ranger. And Wyvern can dominate. If there is a Dark Ranger, there cannot be an Alchemist. And if there is no Alchemist, how do you deal with Wyvern? Well, you nuke the hero and you block him and you silence them and you kill him. Boom, 1-0. No Windwalk could help there. That's problematic now. Blade back. Ooh. Gargoyles coming as the counter to Wyvern. And I don't know if Lin has a clue. This Blade Master kill bought 1-0 so much time.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, if a Dark Ranger is out, you can't go Headhunters. Dark Ranger and Lich too good against Headhunters. Oh, he has an idea. Did he scout this? How? It might be too late though. No Orb of Lightning. Garg versus 2 Wyvern. Yeah, Lin under pressure now. Only has 400 gold. Takes quite a bit to get to 600 for the Tiny. And Lin's on a mission. BM7 taking the spot. Did he also see the Expo? Oh no! Again, there's a silence, but it should wear off this time. Can't really imagine. Like, silence isn't ready for another 5. Yeah, playing around the cooldown nicely. Toast in shell!
Thank you, Almighty Neo, for the everyday content.
My pleasure! I enjoyed this game and your company very, very much! 1-0 gets the last hit. Item as well with the heal ward. TC needs to stomp to get out safely. Leon, hi! Nah! Hoo-hoo! I hope you didn't hear what I said after the last game. But hi! Nah! How's your day? Are you scouting your group stage opponent 1-0? What did you say? Ah, nothing. Nothing, Leon. Nothing. Everything's fine. Everything is awesome. Hey, how about your group in B Cup? You excited? Gonna be good? Leon versus Foggy Hype? Or are you smashing 1-0? Something off? No, 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 no. No, no, we're on. We're on every day. Almost 200 days. Nothing off. All good. And Williams, you fucking snitch. Here I am at Raraland recording a personal video for your family. And you snitch? Okay. Okay. I know how it is. This is no expansion anymore. And I'm not sure if that paid off, but at the same time, 120 got mana. This inventory is so great. Watching you on YouTube and Twitch makes you sound like a robot. All for support back to Warcraft. You can mute one of them. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Wyvern lame in 120 space, trying to force a town portal, but 120 on the other side, trying to do as much damage as possible. SH and TC, both not in fighting shape yet. Blade Master's looking fine though, especially with the DK being super low. But he finds other targets. Backstab here. We take a quick look into 120's base where there's a little mining, but not too much. And the DK, thanks to the Ring of Regen statues, all back to former glory. So you gotta attack in like sequences, right? Do some damage, do some damage, do some damage. Retreat, heal, heal. Do some damage, do some damage, do some... That's the rhythm. And Lyn is contained. So hard to get levels. The Wyvern are back. The towers do good. We don't have peons in here, like not many. The levels make such a difference. Now I deserve a direct invite to Raraland and we're fine. Oh, the event where you didn't even say goodbye? Leon, that event? There you deserve a direct invite? Aha! The other one. Ah, okay, 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 okay. Okay, I see, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Markosh coming in!
Less than 3.
Exactly, with the love. Thank you, Markosh.
A player's forces are under attack.
Saying goodbye is overrated. Usually I'd agree with you. If you meet people on a regular basis, 100%. If you only meet people once or twice a year, I think saying goodbye is quite welcome. Which unit enables the undead to raise the slain units into skeletons? That is an item called Rod of Necromancy. You can get it at the undead shop.
A player's forces are under attack.
We got an amazing game here though. Lyn is finally getting the levels. He breaks the contain. He makes sure that 120 is not expanding anymore. Oh, doesn't want to engage. We get fiends in now, as the Gargs aren't working too well without the Alchemist, and we realize this. Stomp is so good though! That's the downside of the fiends for sure. Blade Master a little bit trapped, but the damage is superb. Crit level 2, we got it! Big red numbers, everybody. Falling is the Kodo. Supply still neck and neck! Dark Ranger goes down. There was an invo potion on the Lich, but he is selfish, and he actually needs it now. Crit for 225. Oh, the damage numbers are absurd now. We switch into Headhunters. The Wyvern have been taken out, but Berserkers are the replacement. Blade versus Lich! 6 Stomp, but not in time. The Hex is here. Heal Wave. Needs another coil. Needs this invul. Lich is safe. Great hero action between both of them. Stomp comes in. Can he save that Lich one more time? He has that Mana Stone. Doesn't want to use it. And the damage isn't on the field. Neck and neck food. Neck and neck levels. Neck and neck everything. This final delivers hard. And again. 1-2-0 with the Banshees. It took him 9 years. But he got the value of the Banshees. Curse is so good. Curse is so good. This was one of the best fights I've seen all week. And now, can the Blade Master go through? We don't have much mana on Lin anymore. That is always the problem of orcs, the sustain. Whether they're up against the humans or whether they're up against the undead. It is the same. And the Lich gets level 4 now. 2 Fiends, 3 Fiends burrowed. The creeps finally take out the Banshee. That pesky damn Banshee.
A player's forces are under attack.
And that was Lin against the big mana potion and a mana stone. And those items allowed 1-0 to coil so much. TC catching up in levels. Lich level 4 is of course amazing. And now what's the plan? 1-0 will mine out later. He got 750. That means Lind is empty soon. Five minutes ago, we saw the DK with 2 times mana. Now it's gone. Thirsty boy. To consume the stone, like you can't drink the stone, but you can be creative how you consume a mana stone. Like, just think about it. When trying to anchor in the south. Tiny time. Does he even get enough gold? No. Crunchy, crunchy. That's one way. Buying the last clarity means Lin will be 40 gold short. He can sell something. But yeah, he's a bit short. Oh, what a match. The matches on Saturday between them were so one-sided. I love to see that being more competitive. So mine's empty. 1-0, 800 gold. Lin, 614. A little bit of long distance mining. He could slow build it, but yeah, could he really? Like he could. But could he? No Dispel versus Banshees. No Dispel versus Frost Armor. That's a problem. And 1-0 has perfect information thanks to the shade. I thought about this, by the way. Let's take a look. Curse and nuke on the TC, but that's not enough. He's very tanky. And now Stomp is massive! 1-0's army position is not great. Lin misses 183 though. So many misses. You can't tell me that Curse is not broken. In a sense that you always miss more than you should. I've been saying it for years. It must be true. Still the 10 food lead. No shop here. Would love to see that. Blade is coming back, but so hurt. Misses the crit! OMG! Needs so much healing. Needs any items. I think with the blade out, you don't have the damage to go through. The TC agrees, being silenced as well. And now what do? You tap out. 1-1. 1-0 back in a nice game this was. Very cool. Very, very cool strategic adjustments by both players throughout the game. Amazing hero action. This is what Warcraft 3 is all about. This is what it's all about. This is a game when someone tells me, what do you love about Warcraft 3? This game. The end a bit one-sided, a bit anticlimactic, because Lynn didn't have a solution to the Banshees anymore. But yeah. I don't think you play Walkers against Banshees. I think you can play Shaman against Banshees. If you have the resources. I think all you have to dispel. So, thing is, you can spam curse. You can spam curse the entire time because it's cheap and you got like statues behind it, right? So, walkers have very, very, very little dispel. That isn't an AoE, but it's little dispel. So you can always out curse disenchant. Shaman are more cost effective. You get it faster. And I also think they scale a lot.
Black ads.
Okay. They pay the bills though. So with Shaman, you can dispel more frequently. And I think you only have to dispel curse on the blade. On raiders, doesn't really matter. Headhunters, yeah, it's noticeable, but is it that important? I don't know. You can then also, if you have the time to tech further, you can get Lightning Shield, which can be amazing on the TC. And ideally, you can get freaking Bloodlust. So I think Shaman is the way. In theory. I can't really see anybody going Shaman versus Undead. They can be nuked, of course, but that's another thing, right?
Less than 3, my dude. Smiley face.
Mr. Lucas, thank you very much. Like, of course some people will argue, yeah, well, they just get Coil Nova. But every time you Coil Nova a Shaman, you don't Coil Nova a hero. So it's damage mitigation. Big time. Yeah, but that's a lot of micro added to manage the dispels along with everything else going on. Seems like the curse uptime is just... Oh, man. You made a good point and then you ruin it. Of course it's taxing. Because curse is automatic, right? I mean, you have to target the Blade Master, obviously, as you want that. But I mean, this is the best in the world. Difficult problems, difficult solutions. And it's freaking Lin. Of course it can do it. Plus, Shaman also better versus Frost Armor. I think Shaman is the way. I think I made good points for why Purge is better than Disenchant and why Shaman are better than Walkers. Why not both? Requires 2 buildings and it takes even longer and you don't have the time. That's right. That's right. You need the 2 buildings. That's not good. Did I put in the 1-1? Yep. Let's do this way. Let's do that way. What if you're transitioning to Tauren? I don't think you need Tauren. Like, they don't fill a gap that you need to fill. We all talk here like there's 100 different units to choose from, and so we found some secret solution that Lynn doesn't know about. Orcs didn't go for spike barricades for 5 years. And we told everybody, spike barricades are really freaking good. It was ignored for 4 to 5 years. A selection of orcs have already done it earlier, but the mainstream orcs didn't. So, just because they're pros, just because they're the best, doesn't mean that they always, in any game, in any series, in any day of the week, have the perfect solutions. Also, it's fun to theory craft. Sometimes us noobs accidentally stumble upon something. There you go. There you go. It's like some German orcs thought for a while that Wyvern are bad. And I had to... First, I tried to convince them with logic that Wyvern are really good. And they didn't listen, of course, because you're just a 1300 MMR player. What do you know? Well, I also watch like 300 games every week. And I might pick up a thing or two. And then I had to publicly mock them. And all of a sudden they played them, and all of a sudden they got some results. Uh-huh. See? We got a game. Let's see if we have solutions. Oh, I need to sit down again, old man. Old man needs to sit down. This sounds like my daily discussions with Phalo. Game is solved. You're pretty new, Pink. Game isn't solved at all. Game isn't solved at all. I mean, just in the past 6 weeks, we clearly see a rise of mirror image. A spell that went unchanged for like 1.5 years or something. And now mirror image hype train. We're going back to the Farseer, Lynn's winning strategy, as we find ourselves on Turtle Rock. A map where ghouls are mega good.
The player's forces are under attack.
How was it unchanged? Goddamn! Arch, I'm just gonna meet you, dude. When I say it was unchanged for 1.5 years, obviously the last change is the one where they did damage. Yeah, sorry. I don't know. So we creep. And Lynn doesn't really find the DK, right? Nice little decoy ghouls.
A player's forces are under attack.
We got the double beastery. So I always forget which is the starting position where you can't cover your entire economy as undead. Is it bottom left or is it bottom right?
A player's forces are under attack.
Because if it's bottom left, then Lin can just play the same strategy he played on map 1. He is not, as he's going Shadow Hunter, no TC. So it's not the big Chinese cow with Shockwave onto Haunted Goldmine.
A player's forces are under attack.
But this is a strong and fast Wyvern build. Third different build in 3 games. You know how much I love it.
Player's forces are under attack.
Slaughterhouse and early pit. Ooh, this is almost happy-esque. Rune bracers. Sweet. Always the question, do you put it on the Shadow Hunter? Do you put it on the Farseer? Oh, by the way, my solution to Shades. Give them, like... Let them expire. Easy. I really like the design of Shades. I really think it's a good fitting undead unit. That's super strong. But let them expire. After value X. I think this is once again a genius balance recommendation by Neo. What is value X? We can discuss that. So basically turn them into summons. Summons would be dispellable. I wouldn't want to make them dispellable. So I don't want to call them summons, really, because it's something different. Let him make a low sound every now and then. That would also be fun. So a Scout Owl, but attackable. And yeah, it is again the base harass. This time 120 knows what's up. He was quite surprised by this on map 1. This doesn't happen to 120 twice. For Shades, maybe they could be seen by other stealth units if the Blade Master and Windwalk could see it. Only if they wear a ring.
The player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Okay, this harass does have quite some impact. It's draining resource out of 120, 3 towers, 2 acolytes, big mana for Lin, on top of the Rune Bracer and Devotion. It's pretty good.
Player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
This is why. Oh my god, the fortification here. This is why you don't really want to attack an orc base. Lots of damage, and we have a base raise. Not that. Oh, is he outside of Spirit Tower range? Really? Oh, the economical damage is so good. And what is Lin losing? Couple of burrows. That's about it. He's not even losing too much economy. This might just be a tap out. Yep, there's no way to save this. Oh man, sometimes Warcraft can be so easy. You know, I love this. The game prior, you had tech switches, fights, sick hero action. And in the next game, Lin decides, I'm Orc Brain. I click your base. You click my base. I win. Dabu.
Players' forces are under attack.
There's still full mana. And a sick Nova Acid Bomb combo. Ooh. But I mean, not even Coil Nova can do this. There's no way. No, 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 no. Nice little heal wave. Now we get the splits. Block is massive. Oh, Lin. Playing such a simple game. And then we have a fight. And then he shows his micro brilliance. Very simple win. Very effective playstyle. Just like that, dude. Just like that. GG 2-1. Lin in the process of winning Faerie Dragon Cup. 2-1. 1-0 needs back-to-back wins now. And we need a game 5, guys. We need a game 5. Not affiliated with the fast food restaurant. We need a game 5, guys. Loktarogar. Bitch. Yeah, I like that. Orc Bubby smash. He did smash. Grubby will hate this game. I think Grubby and the Wyvern are on good terms again. I'm pretty sure. I can't say for I don't have evidence, but I think they're on good terms again. Ooh, we got an Infi Reddit thread. Ooh, we got some multi-language Reddit comment later. A Reddit discussion later, I guess. After the final, of course. Tide Hunters. Match points. I hope I didn't come across as mean today at Sharky. You can be mean to Sharky, that's alright. A bit. But only mods. Sharky was on fire on the Discord. Someone needs to put him in his place. We need parental guidance on Sharky. That's for sure. Neo Drama Queen. I am just reporting. I'm just reporting. 1201. Lin 2. It's been a while since Lin was able to defeat 120. I have to look up when that was actually, because our stats... I called him a penna. That's funny. So, 120 lost the Fruit Cup final to Lin. That was in August. My god, they're playing a lot of series. This is 1, 2, 3, 4... a 5 series streak for 120. Farseer again. Farseer 100% win rate. A lot of people proclaimed it dead. But as I said at the beginning of the series, I think if you're Lin and you're playing versus 120, you don't want to be exposed to 120's signature mass ghouls. And then you want to play Farseer. And that's great. Yo, thank you, Corn Pop, for the sub. Is that a new overlay? Looks awesome. Thank you very much. It is rather old by now. Not old, but it's not new anymore. Straight up Farseer Headhunters, though. Another different build. No Farseer fast tech.
The player's forces are under attack.
At Headhunters. That's an invite to a Dark Ranger. And what are 120's options now? I think Dark Ranger Ghoul suits him very well. Ah, the crab! Blocks 120 from getting the item. Here we go. And it's a cloak and he can hide immediately. Surround as well. This game ain't that grand. For 120, now the crab blocks again. Oh! Ah, I praised 120 for his surrounds. This one didn't stick. Boink. But I think 120 likes the setup. But it could also be Lin luring 120 into a Dark Ranger to then transition back into Wyvern. A different sort of pincer maneuver. Nice. Well played. Damn, chat pretty good today. All the creativity gathered across the weekend. Unloaded here now when you're procrastinating at your job. Waiting for 5 PM. I feel you guys. I feel you.
Player's forces are under attack.
Maybe because all the bad ones got timed out. I mean... we educate people on what's cool and what's not. Simple as that. What's your MMR? 1350 or something. I rarely play. It's all in my head. Just like Fortitude. I'm basically German Fortitude. German undead Fortitude.
A player's forces are under attack.
So Lin got level 3, that's good. Going Beast 3 Expo. Without a TC. Dude, Lin is playing one strategy after the next. Never anything twice. Hex, focus. Chain lightning available if he needs it. Oh, 1-0 playing around it nicely. Fade away coil shot, but at what cost? No TP. Lin with the kill on the level 3 DK. Was it worth it? For the creeps? Not so sure. Classic tier 2 Shadowhunter hex timing. And now what do? Lin one-handed the trophy. It feels like 1-0 can't weather the Headhunter storm. A return to strategies from like 3 years ago. Chain lightning. Farseer gets the lich at the top, and the Farseer just walks away like a boss. First win in a month for Lin. Pretty much confirmed. He is owning 1-0 on top of an expansion. And 1-0 is his time at the sun. Is it over? Dominating B Cup. One of the MVPs of Stars War. Even though 40 outclassed him. An amazing performance Saturday. And he gets the DK surrounded again. Lin with the statement win. Completely destroying 1-0 on tier 2. 4 different maps, 4 different strats. But rarely do you see an orc dominating this hard. Punishing the mistakes. And Lin, we said you're in a slump after Stars War specifically. And here we go. He wanted revenge from that 0-2 on Saturday. And he got it. 3-1. Faerie Dragon Cup number 1 in the hands of Lin. He picked up a lot of momentum across that series. He did. Game 2 was an amazing match with a lot of back and forth. And then Lin decided, you know, I figured you out.